So, why might you want to spend cash instead of card, even if you're getting a great return on your credit card, even if you're paying it down at the end of each month such that you're incurring no interest? So, we're going to look at two scenarios, one in which a person's spending cash, the other in which they're spending card. Everything else is the same. They have the same take home salary, they spend the same amount, and they have the same amount available to invest at the same rate of return. So, at the end of 40 years, it looks like they both have about $4.8 million. The difference being that the person who spent on the card is getting 5% cash back on all their spending, which is amounting to about $360,000 at the end of 40 years. So it looks like they're $360,000 better off. Well, in reality, this might not be the case because studies have shown that if you spend by card, you tend to spend between 18 to 20% more than you would have spent if you were just using cash. So if we were to increment the spending by that 20%, we see that there's suddenly less available to invest each year, which means the future value of the investments is lower. So even though they're getting more in terms of cash back, that's not enough to compensate for the decrease in the value of the investments due to the increased spending. So what does that mean? Does that mean cards are bad? No, it just means you have to be extra careful about our spending when we're using credit card. So it really helps to have a budget to make sure you don't get out of line just because you're using the card. That way you can have the best of both worlds.